Okay, you guys, I'm totally feeling conflicted because I don't really know what I want. I want a big purse, but I already have a big Coach purse that you guys have already seen before. And I don't want something small because, fuck, I need a lot of room. So, but they have a lot to pick from, which is a good thing. So, let's keep looking. So, like a bag this size, y'all, is what I want. But like I said, I don't necessarily need another big bag, but I do at the same time. There goes that get it. Tell me this is not so cute, but this little mini bag. This is super cute. But what am I gonna be able to put in this? Yeah, I might do a small bag. Or if you have like a full red and you want to pop up on a color. And they have this cute orange and this lemon. I love Coach. Down, y'all. Get down. These are cute and they come with like a little strap too. So you can wear it like a wallet slash. Probably enough for like lipstick and maybe your key fob, a couple cards. That's cute. What's up, everybody? We have made it back home from our day of retail therapy. Whew. First and foremost, thank you to the good Lord above for letting me get there and back in one piece safely and not injured and harmed, because traffic in the city on a Saturday is actually crazy. I mean, honestly, it's crazy every day, but Saturdays are like none other. But yes, I'm very glad to be home. I'm feeling a tiny bit overstimulated. Actually, I'm lying. I feel quite a bit overstimulated. Not like I'm so overstimulated, but I'm like so overstimulated. Just, you know, the human interaction, and obviously I have human interaction every day because of work, but this was like different. Obviously it's different because it's shopping and families and kids and stuff like that, but I did get my bubble tea. Y'all, can I tell you about the bubble tea shop experience? So first and foremost, the little green pieces you see in there, that is the kiwi popping like bubbles. So, well, you have to get like one of these straws. You can't use like a regular straw from like McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or something like that. These straws are specially made for bubble tea because to slurp up the actual popping bubbles, it can't be like a McDonald's straw. So the straws are thicker, and they have like a bigger opening so that you can get the bubbles out. So when I got this from my mom for the first time a few years ago, she did not like it. She was like, she didn't like the idea of, she almost felt like she was drinking something, like something was in her drink, which obviously it is, but she didn't like it, needless to say, she did not like it. So, but I like it. This is my first time actually having bubble tea since almost in like 2 years. I just don't get it a lot because it's kind of going a little bit out the way for sure. Number one is that it's not a part of my lifestyle anymore. Number two is going out of the way, which is not necessarily bad, but bubble tea is made with caffeinated tea. So I don't know if you can find a decaf, you know, a shop that has the decaf tea and coffee. I mean, the decaf teas, but they make it with like oolong tea, green tea, and there's another type of tea, but they only had green tea, and I can definitely tell that it's caffeinated because I haven't even drank that much, but I feel like, I don't know if it's the adrenaline and overstimulation from being out and about today, but I feel a little advanced, if that makes sense, which is crazy because they were out of green tea, so that's all this has in it. But green tea caffeine level is nothing like traditional coffee or like high coffee content items. So y'all, they threw me so off of my game at the bubble tea shop. So I walk in, I didn't even ask if I could record. I walked in and it was two young girls. They act like they didn't want to be there, like they didn't know what they was doing. And that's not to shade nobody or anything. It's literally, they were like on their phone, preoccupied, and they didn't even greet me. Like I walk up to the counter and I was like, is this where I ordered? because I hadn't been there in so long. I had only been to that shop one time, so I'm like, is this where I ordered? They were like, yeah. Okay, well, I'm looking at the menu, which you guys saw the clip of that menu, and I'm like, first thing I asked is the popping bubbles gluten-free? I'm not sure about that. Okay. And I did my eyes like that because when someone is asking you things about like the dietary content or like the nutritional profile, and you are a service that provides food or drinks, beverages, anything like that, you really should probably, in my opinion, I think you should go the extra mile to assure that person. Because if the person has that food and they eat it and they have a reaction to it, it kind of falls on you. Especially when, you know, customers aren't signing liability waivers whenever they come in there. So she's like, I'm not sure about that. I'm like, okay, well, do y'all have any, I said, do y'all have any lychee? Because I wanted to get lychee, the fruit, instead. No. Okay, do y'all have any decaf tea that I could get with my bubble tea? No. All we have is green tea. We're out of everything else. Okay. Can I get the, I guess I'll do like the fruit medley tea. All we have are these items right here. And it's like this little post-it note stuck on the glass window of like 7 different flavors. Meanwhile, that menu had like 77. So it's like, why advertise all that stuff in there if you don't have all of it? So it was a little frustrating. And I'll say I was thrown off my game because I usually do not get milk in my tea. They put, the traditional way to make this is with milk. I always ask for water. Always ask for water. And this time I did not. And yeah, it's pretty though. I got the watermelon tea with the kiwi popping bubbles. Those are the only 2 fruit things they had on that little post-it sitting there. So that's what I had to get today. But I would definitely go back. I hope it's on a different day when there maybe are other people working, and get it with water for sure. Milk and tea is just so weird to me. I know in other countries it's like the custom to have your tea, but I cannot do it. Anywho, we're about to get into what I picked up. It was a very successful mission we accomplished today, which I'm very happy about. And yeah, I didn't film too much inside of Claire's because it was kids in there, and I know that's probably like one of their biggest concerns is like kids being on camera and stuff, especially with parents, and I wasn't trying to get in all that. So I didn't film in there, but I got some really good stuff. I got this ring that I have on right now. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got this ring. It just has like little bubbles like all over it. It's like a regular ring. It's stainless steel, so she said I can even wash my hands with it. But I love like dainty, cute little jewelry. And then on this ear, I got like an ear cuff. And I had some years ago, but I think my ears were too small for those ones I had, and it didn't work. Like it kept coming off, or like I would brush my hair and they would fall out. So this one has been in since we left. Literally, as soon as I got in the car, I put this on, and then I got this bracelet too. Because today I did wear silver. And I actually had some silver stuff come in the mail, some silver jewelry that I forgot to put on. But this is my little silver accessories today. But I'm trying to build my jewelry up. But okay, and then this is my everyday ring that I wear like on the weekends or like just when I'm out and stuff. But it's just like gold around, and then it has like white and silver hearts. Super cute, love it. I got a gold one of this exact same bracelet. And then I got this stackable set of earrings, which I only had one hole in each ear. But this is a sign for me that my ears pierced, a second hole, so that I can stack these earrings, because I think it'd be really cute. I just like dainty, casual, like minimal, like type jewelry. I don't really like gaudy, like bold statement pieces like that. So I'm very happy with my selections today there. And I'm gonna take you guys upstairs so I can show you what I picked up everywhere else. I didn't get just a lot, but I got a couple of items, a couple articles of clothing. And I gotta show y'all the shoes from Wally Mart. So let's go. Okay, so I know this is not like your standard or typical summer color, but I thought it was super cute. They had this color and some like other off color, Banana Republic. And also, I don't know if this sale will still be going on by the time this comes out, but the location I was at, they're having a 50% off everything sale, and then these tops were $10 each. So I got this one and then another one. The other one that I'll show you guys, I actually got that on the clearance rack. So but I thought this was super cute, like for summer, and just super simple. I can throw it on with like a pair of jeans, a pair of shorts, a skirt, like a maxi skirt, anything like that. But it is super comfortable. The material is like that ribbed material. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I loved it, and I thought it was like a perfect purchase to make. And again, it was only $10, so we love that. And yeah, so this is one of the tops that I got. This is a size medium. I felt like a size small was gonna be not too small, but it was gonna fit tighter than I probably would like for it to. But this is a medium, and I love the way that it fits. A large would have been too big. Like I probably would have had gaping here. I won't wear this bra whenever I wear this, but yeah, I felt like a large was gonna be too big and a small was gonna be too small. So I felt like the medium was perfect. Right now, my body is kind of like in between that. I'm not a true medium, but I'm definitely not a true large, and I'm not a small. So yeah, it's like at that weird size stage right now. But yeah, this is how it is, a medium. Okay, so once again, I would say it's probably not a true summer color if, you know, neutrals and nude tones like aren't your thing in the summer, but I thought it was super cute. It's not a true cropped shirt, I feel like, but it kind of gives like that shorter type of look, so it's not like a long t-shirt. Because I feel like with being petite and my torso being how it is, longer shirts can sometimes look, I don't know, like just weird if it's not like tucked right or styled right. So I liked it. I like how the sleeves on it aren't like super long, but they're short enough, but not too short. Like if you're someone who may be like uncomfortable with your arms a little bit. And like I said, my body's kind of in that in-between stage size with mediums and larges. So this is once again a medium. Felt like it fit perfect. Large, probably would have had like neck fitting issues with it. And I feel like in the sides probably just would have looked too baggy. But I went ahead and got with this medium. And this was actually on sale. It was on the clearance rack. It said 40% off and it was $12.47, but it actually rang up like $7. So love that too. But yeah, very breathable material. Same material as the tank top. I will say the tank top that I just had on though is a little bit softer, but this one is soft too. That just has more of like a sleek material to it. At least so that's how it feels to me, but yeah. Okay, you guys, so the last thing that I picked up today from Banana Republic were these shorts. Super cute, perfect for summer. Definitely not too short, not too long either. They make me feel comfortable with the length of the shorts. They have pockets. Who doesn't love shorts with pockets? And these are a medium too. I didn't want to get a small because I feel like a small was gonna be too tight for one, like around my thighs. So I do have thicker thighs. And then with it being a small, I felt like the waistband was gonna be uncomfortable, especially like after eating or whatever. So I went with these. I'm very happy with them. And in the summer, I want to be comfortable. Like I personally don't like things and clothes to fit like super tight, like very bodycon. I don't really like stuff like that. So I feel like these are perfect. They're very breathable, very airy. And like I said, they're not too short. Sometimes it can be difficult finding shorts that are like a comfortable length that isn't too short, but isn't that weird, awkward, like super long type of look to it. These were actually $50, I think. They were $50, but they were on sale for $20 each. I was gonna get these in a black pair, but I'm like, I have too much black. So I'm trying to be more inclusive with my wardrobe color. But yeah, in total, I think I spent like $40.17, something like that. So that was with 3 shirts and these pants, or these shorts. So there we go. And then next, I'll be trying on the Walmart tennis shoes. All right, you guys, so first and foremost, here is an up close look of the tennis shoes. As you can tell, I'm a neutral nude girly. That's how I like my colors and wardrobe and whatnot. So these are those. They are the Avia, I don't know how you pronounce it, but they're the Avia brand. I got a size 8. And I totally forgot to mention, but they did have some wide width of these two. I'm sure you can see it in the video, like on this sticker, but I forgot to mention it when I was there, but they do have wide width. So if you're someone with wider feet, flat feet, you guys have that option. And I see on the inside of these, they say odor control, which is nice. So I don't know what that means, but let's do a try on test. Okay, so off top, first impression, they're very plush. They're very cushiony, very pillowy. I love the insoles on them. They feel like a regular tennis shoe that you get from like Nike, or I guess more of a performance tennis shoe. They honestly feel more comfortable, like I said, first impression, than like some Nikes that I do have, or even some New Balance. But I'm very excited to see how they perform like working out and stuff. And like I said, I'll keep you guys in the loop. But for now, they get a 10 for me. From color, sturdiness, quality, feel, comfort level. Last but not least, I was really excited about my Coach trip today, and they gave what needed to be given. So I was going in, like I told you guys, I was going in for a purse and a wallet, and we succeeded. So this is the purse that I picked up. It's another like crossbody, or another hanging bag, I guess is what you would call it. It's smaller in size. Like I told you guys, I felt like I needed something smaller and not as bulky and big. But I know I needed a big bag too. But I was really inspired to try something different. So I got the smaller bag. I got one of their smaller bags that they have. The only thing is I can't take the straps off, but I can shorten or lengthen, make it longer, the strap, which is nice. So it's super cute. Very easy to, take around. Very easy to take with me to and from work, in and out of the store, wherever I need to go. It has enough space, I guess for like your essential things, personal hygiene items, lip gloss, chapstick, wallet. Speaking of wallet, this is the one that I picked out. I've never really had a wallet like this where it was just pretty much like open face all the way. Usually like it has a button or a zipper or a snap or something. But again, I wanted to try something different, which I think it perfectly goes right in here. So this wallet comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 slots. One is I guess like for your ID, and then it has one here in the middle. I guess you could put like coins and cash dollars in there, and then 3 for like actual cards. So compact, small, very easy to maneuver around with. And then the actual purse, it has like a little pouch slot here on the inside, and obviously like the full open part of the purse. And then it has another slot for like a button. So like if you needed to put something else in there that you wanted to like button up, then you can. But yeah, it's enough for everything that I need to carry. So that's all that really matters. And they have a back slot here too. So it'll be super cute for date night, when we go on vacation, things like that. Like I said, it's just so small and compact, very easy to carry without having to maneuver like a larger bag. I really debated between this one, another black one where the strap could come off and it was just a handle. But I was really more inspired to try something totally different, which for me, size in the bag that I picked out was, because I carry a lot of stuff. Not that I think it's essential, but I carry a lot. So my fear was like, oh, I'll be stuck with, having something that I can't put as much material into it. But it'll be okay. And then when I think about it too, I'm like, I'm not a girl that carries like 14 lip glosses, 12 lotions. Like, I'm not really one that carries that type of stuff. I just be having stuff in my bag. So this will force me to be more disciplined with my purse. So But yeah, this is the one that I picked out. What do you think? What do you think? Simple, chic. You cannot go bad. You cannot go wrong with picking out black. So yeah, I wanted to get a color, but I'm like, having a color, I'll be limited to when I could wear it for the most part. Yeah, I could wear it with anything, but of course I wanted to match. So I'm like, let me crawl before I run, crawl before I walk. So this was a step of me going in a different styling direction for my bags, and I'm proud of myself. And like I said, this one too. This one actually has more of like a snakeskin type of texture to it, compared to this one where it's more of like a, I don't know what you look like, pebble leather, like looks like pebbles, but it's cute, and I love her. I love both of them, and I'm very happy with my decisions on my purchases today. I was in there for a while, but I took my time picking out what I wanted, because I know I wanted to really like what I want, because I'm the one that has to wear this. And I was kind of on the fence because the Coach on this is silver, but then everything with this is gold, so I'm like, let me just get this one, try something different. Yeah, it doesn't match 100%, but it matches like 98%. And then I am trying to incorporate silver into my wardrobe too, just so I can have like a little mix up of it. So, but that was pretty much today's shindig with shopping. I hope y'all enjoyed everything that I picked out. Coach had a lot of items that were 65% off, as you guys saw. So if you're looking to be like more financially conscientious on things and don't want to spend like high top dollar, but you do want to grow your collection of purses, handbags, wallets, or whatever, Coach will be a good starting point for that. They had a lot of clearance items, 65% off items, shoes, t-shirts, actual clothing, backpacks. They have a whole men's section too, which I didn't get a chance to get over there, but the whole staff was really nice. I really appreciated their accommodations and their willingness to let me film all throughout the store. They were so welcoming and kind about it. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I didn't film in Claire's today because there were children in there, and I didn't even want to ask, because out of my own consideration, I'm like, kids are in here. I filmed a little snippet which you guys saw, but as you can see, that child was not in the happiest mood. So that was also another influence as to why I didn't want to record my full time in there. But yeah, more so I was thinking of children, parents not wanting them on camera, the company I'm sure being concerned about that too, which of course kids are in Coach and other stores too, but you know, Claire's is a friendly store for younger children as a whole. So that was pretty much today's like I said, shindig with shopping, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all in the next vlog.